Hi drivers. This morning I woke up and I felt a slight disturbance in the force. And initially I couldn't figure out what it was, but then it came to me. One of you is concerned about what happens when the anchor is coming up and something goes wrong with the chain. So we're going to have just a short video about what happens when the chain comes up and what happens when it gets stuck and how do you fix it. So as part of the demonstration, we were going to deploy the anchor. But here's something that's never happened to me before. We have, let's call it, an outgoing pyramid. Most of the time we think about a pyramid happening when we're pulling the chain in. In this case, the chain has fouled when it's going out. So how do we remedy that? So here's how we remedy that. We take the chain and we press the up button for just a moment. And now you can see that the pyramid tangle has been cleared, but the chain itself still needs to be pulled apart. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so we have twisted out the links. So we are now ready to continue our deployment. Okay, so in this case, we were pulling the anchor chain up, and you can see now that it's fouled above the deck. And why has that happened? Well, let's go below again. All right, here's that famous pyramid we were always talking about. So when the chain's coming up, my recommendation is about every 10 to 15 seconds, you poke it with the stick, or in my case, I actually just grab the chain and pull it to the side. But the next question, of course, is how do we fix this? And the answer is let some chain out. All right, so here we are with our fouling. Okay, so we have taken care of the fouling right below the wheel. Let's take a look at our pyramid. So we still have our pyramid, but we have enough of it now that we can just either poke it or pull it, which is what I'm going to do right now. So here we go now. We've taken care of our pyramid, so we can finalize our anchor. So here we are right in front of the battery box, and lo and behold, right there's the breaker. Now it's a two-part process. Not only do you have to press the little red button, but below the little red button, you see to the left, there's a little, I'll call it a trigger. You need to move that from left to right as well to do a total reset. Now, what happens if after you have tried to get the motor going, after you have pressed the breaker and the motor still doesn't function? The answer is it's manual. Now, the easiest manual way is to use the wrench. All right, so we have the wrench. We're going to put it in on this side. We are ready to go, but it's a two-arm process. First pull, then use the wrench. So we're pulling. And it's not easy, but that's what you do. So that's it, drivers. I can already feel a lessening in the disturbance of the force as those of you that were watching that were concerned about how to clear a fouling of the anchor chain now feel a lot better. We're about a third of the way through the season. Everyone so far has done a great job. I'm so proud of our drivers and the job that you do every week. There's a few of you out there, though, that haven't driven yet. And I know some of you, of course, like to also sail, but you need to get some time behind the wheel before you lose some of that memory muscle skill. So please, when the June signups come out, please sign up. Sign up early and sign up often. Thank you.